All right, so my wife just got this vacuum called Pretty Care P4 cordless vacuum cleaner. She got it on Amazon. Looks to me like a Dyson knockoff. So we're gonna open this up, check it out, unbox it, and then show you how it works. So let's get into it. So from here it says it's 4-in-1, so you can use it as the full stand-up vacuum, kind of as a small one. Not sure the practicality of that, because we'll find out. Then with attachments on it and another different type of attachment. So I guess those are considered the 4 different ways. And then what else is on the box? Just information right here. I'm not going to read this off to you. I'll let you pause or go down in the description below, and I'll have a link to where you can get more information on this vacuum as well if you want to check it out. So that's about it. Not too much on this side or on the bottom. Let's go ahead and open it up. Did I say shush? All right, so we're gonna unbox this real quick. So there's a couple pieces of cardboard right here. Here's our instructions. Information about their website. It has a little Amazon thing right on there, so maybe it's an Amazon exclusive. There's also an app, I guess, related to it, so we'll kind of dig a little bit deeper into that and see what that's all about. And I'll read the instructions and tell you all about that, but we'll put them aside for now. Then here it looks like there's little pads here, polishing pads of sorts. I think this is just something in the box. Also something else, I'll come back with what these are. And then over here, we have the floor portion of the vacuum. Kind of small, a little bit bigger than my hand, about hand up to my wrist. It's about the size right there. That aside. Then here's another attachment. Okay.
Action.
And so here's one of the other attachments right here, little bristles and so on. So it looks like this inside part might come out, but we'll put this aside for the moment. And here's the charging cord. It's kind of compact. Looks like it has enough length to it, but then has this little kind of standard generic looking plug. You got the little corner crevice tool right there. And then you got the main unit right here, which guess you'd probably hold this way, but we'll go ahead and set this up. Oh. Has 60% power right out of the box, as you can see right here. It's a little display. And the last thing in the box here, pause. And then the last thing in the box here is going to be this extension bar right here. So we're gonna go ahead and just assemble the whole thing and show you what it looks like put together. But let's just see if we can do that right here. So looks like that snaps right in there. This looks like it extends pretty long. So that's kind of cool. And then down on this end, simply attach these pieces right here. And there's the vacuum in full. Oops. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Pause. All right, so as you can see, it definitely picks stuff up. So we got a bunch of stuff off the floor. And I will say the battery doesn't last very long. I probably spent about 5 minutes of vacuum and it went from 65% down to 20% battery, as you can see right there. So I'm going to try charging it fully, and I'll let you know in the comments whether or not a full charge makes it last longer. But for 4 or 5 minutes, it went from 65 to 20%. So not a significant amount of power. So again, you can have it shorter here, and then you can extend it all the way up to a reasonable height. I'm 6'3" and my arm's fully down, so works fine from that perspective. Seemed to pick up all the things I needed. Now I'm going to do a full carpet vacuum and let you know how that works. Don't get that mess over there. Alright, that's it. Turn it off. Alright, so to empty this, you just push this right here, allow the bottom to come down, and you see what I got here. So it definitely does the job. I don't think it would be like what a heavy duty vacuum would do, but as far as something small, I think that's fine. And take the tape off here and see if this entire canister comes off as well. Tape on this side. Okay, when you press this little red button here and then twist it, this comes off. You can see you have a filter right there. It says it's washable, which I believe the other things are as well. So you see a little bit of dirt was on there from the first use. And you can pop this back in here, and that's what the other additional items that were in there. And when you're done with that, you can just line this up here to the side, push the button down again, and snap it back in place. So here's your other attachments. You can just put them on here like this, snap that into place. Maybe use this in your car or something like that. And of course, just like anything else, here's your corner attachment, which you'd expect to work just like any other vacuum corner attachment. Put that on and use it accordingly. Now this other piece here, I figured out what this is, and this is in fact your wall mount. So you basically attach this to your wall either with adhesive on this piece, like that, or there's screws in there. You can screw this on the wall to the 2 screws there, and then that would attach like so and be held up on the wall accordingly. So that's it. I mean, I think the only concern I'd have is potentially the battery life, which I'll put in the comments below what that actually turns out to be when I fully charge this thing. But other than that, it seems like it works pretty well, and yeah, I got no complaints with it. So give it a thumbs up, and comment below if you have a vacuum like this. Comment vacuum like this, or you have a different brand. Comment below if you have a vacuum like this or if you have a different brand. I have used a Dyson. I think they're a little bit bigger than this, the one that I used, but it's nice and lightweight, easy to hold, easy to carry, easy to use. So yeah, if this is in your price range and you kind of think it's cool, check it out. Thanks for watching, subscribe. We'll see you in the next video.